Citizenship will no longer be a problem for people seeking to be MPs?
Not at all. Why should it?
Why?
It's not even currently a problem under our laws now. You can be a dual citizen and be a chief justice, right? What's the point of it, right? What's a dual citizen? It's a citizen of Ghana who holds a second passport. What does it mean? It means nothing.
Issues of allegiance?
Oh, what allegiance? What allegiance are, what's the meaning of allegiance? I mean, does anybody swear allegiance to Ghana after you're born? Ghanaian?
Well, by heritage, maybe?
Yeah, but how is allegiance? Allegiance doesn't run through blood. It runs through particular things you do. So do you have allegiance to Ghana when you are a mono citizen but you are stealing from the people every day? Is that how allegiance is tested? Just because you have one single passport, but you can go to a public office and make away with $10 million of the people's money and feel good about it? What's the allegiance to Ghana, right? So we're saying that allegiance is something that should be tested some other way. Mere possession of a passport or a citizenship of another country, that's not in and of itself should not be tantamount to you not having allegiance. People have second passports for all kinds of reasons, right? And in any case, let the constituents decide that amongst the people in our locality who we think can best represent us, it is Amidu we think can do the job.
Amidu who has perhaps an American citizenship.
Three passport. Well, what's the point? The country whose citizenship you think is problematic, they allow your citizens to sit in their parliament. It doesn't cause any problem. So we're just trying to widen the pool, allow people to pick the most suitable person who can represent them. These are things that we've inherited. They are not based on any real statistics. There is no proof of anything that if you hold a citizen of other country that you don't feel.
Well, maybe because if that person has an option for a better country, then maybe they won't be doing a lot for this country. They wouldn't feel the pinch of what the ordinary citizen sees over here.
But what's the evidence of that, right? We don't know.
Public sentiment. You could just pick your passport, your other passport, and leave this country.
Oh, but there are people without even passport. They will get a visa any day they want. There are some people who don't care about the passport. They have only one Ghanaian passport, but they are always at the airport. They can go to any country they want because they have beaucoup cash, right? So it's not. But we're saying that there is much more symbolic value in saying that the one person who represents the country, whose face signifies the unity of the country, that person is the president. If there is any one office we must reserve exclusively for a Ghanaian and only a Ghanaian, that's the office.
So it does not apply to the office of the president.
Right. But we say beyond that, the case for it really is very weak. There's very little.
But what would be one good benefit of that to the Ghanaian people?
Is that you don't exclude people merely by their possession of a second passport. You allow the pool to be more competitive. I mean, why don't you want two brothers, let's say two brothers or two sisters from the same household, one travels, spends time abroad, comes with a passport, the other is here. The only reason you are not going to allow the two or the twin, let's say they are even twin, the other person to compete to get into parliament because they hold a passport, there should be more than that, right?
Register for free. Choose from over 200,000 vehicles online. Get your car straight from the USA and Canada.
If you say you're qualified teachers, not